Hey guys, so I told you that if I found any more information about this Nissan transmission recall that I'd let you know what I found out. And there have been a few more details that have come to light here lately. So it's good news. It seems like that what Nissan is doing to repair this problem is they can take the transfer case off the back of the transmission there, and then they can have access to what they need to do this repair. So the transmission parking pawl, P-A-W-L, by the way, the parking pawl pin is under a cover back there, and they can remove that cover and do what they need to do, which is basically to replace that pin, and then they can put the transfer case back on. So Nissan is apparently allowing about 3 hours for this repair. So you can tell that by the time estimate to do this repair that it's not anything really elaborate. They're not going to be tearing into your transfer case. They're not going to be tearing into your transmission on your new truck. So they don't have to do any of that. They can just remove the transfer case, which is not really that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things. As long as the mechanic knows what they're doing, they can get that done pretty quickly and get it sealed back up at the end pretty quickly. So they just take the transfer case off, and then, like I said, they can access what they need from back there on the back of the transmission. So there's been a few guys on the forums that have already had this fix done. They've had good success with it. They said their dealership was very, very good to them, and they got their truck in and out in a day, and it hasn't really been a big deal. So that's good news, obviously. If you've got one of these trucks, that was under this recall, where these transmissions were kicking out of park and rolling away, you can get it repaired at a Nissan dealership fairly quickly. So if you have one, just go to your dealer. They can run your VIN. They can see if your specific truck was included. They originally recalled like 180,000 of these trucks, but then they were working to identify the specific trucks that may have the defect. And it was, from what I understand, a relatively small number. Now, I've seen in print, I've seen like 0.03%, I've seen 1%, I've seen other numbers. So who knows how many exact trucks were affected, but it was a relatively small number of those 180,000. So long story short, the repairs apparently are in progress already, and so you can take your truck to the dealership and get that done. It's really good news, though, that they can do it relatively easily. I mean, it's a shame they have to take the drive shaft out and take the transfer case off and all that, but like I said, that in the grand scheme of things, that's not really that big of a deal. At least they don't have to open up the transmission and all that kind of stuff, or replace entire transmissions or what have you. So good news there, and I just wanted to share that with you. It's good to share this information out there, especially when it has to do with a safety issue like this. So if you've got a Nissan Frontier or a Titan and you had this repair done, I would like to hear from you. I think all of us would benefit from hearing your experience. Just post some comments below and let us know, how your dealership dealt with you. How quick and painless was it? Did everything go all right? Just kind of let us know about your experience with this. But yeah, like I said, it seems like it's a pretty efficient way to get in and out of there and get this thing fixed. So good news there. Good news that Nissan took it seriously, identified the problem, found a way to fix it, and they're already on it. Because we've seen some other manufacturers that have had pretty serious safety recalls, and they just kind of loaf around, months go by. We've seen a couple of years go by with some of these manufacturers, and they claim they don't have parts, or they, whatever. It's been a nightmare with some of these. So Nissan's doing a good job here being proactive and getting this done. Kudos to Nissan. Anyway, share your thoughts with us. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Enjoy your Frontiers. We'll talk to you later.